What's up again, guys? Yeah, it's me, your friendly neighborhood Dovahkiin, and welcome back to Let's Play Divinity Original Sin 2. And before we begin, be sure to hit on the subscribe button for more great videos. Alright, the previous episode was, if I may say, the cute but proud conclusion to Red's narrative. And this is yet another character story ending, but for Losi instead. So, later, her theme will linger in this vid, but the one without her vocals. However, I'm sure you know that I didn't choose her as my companion, and she's long dead in this playthrough. Therefore, as per the game script, Melody and Jahan won't have roles in this quest. On Melody, she won't show up here before Dr. Deva's house to teleport you to the realm of demons, wherein Losi can snuff out candles to weaken the Doctor. As per Jahan, on the other hand, you won't find him locked up in the prison underneath the house. And my point on these two omissions in the absence of Losi is that I've already lost potential EXP, which is clear in this breakdown, though really not that big. By the way, I just want to note on two things. If with Losi, access the house via the prison, which I'll show later, because the chat with Jahan won't give you EXP if the Doctor is dead, as per the Doctor's deal, which is a spoiler, and not to this quest, but to the actual endgame. You can easily refuse, but first, you must hear him out. Rejecting what he has to say right off the bat will get you kicked out of the house, thus no EXP. Anyway, as per the front door, it will always open for you, even if you were kicked out, as long as you are invited. And to attain that permanent status, you must whack any of the two most favored servants of the God King, either Isbale or Lord Kem, which by the way are both dead already. And I got my invitation back in episode 65, after Isbale's demise. And without further ado, let's get on with it.
The door does not open. A creeping sensation comes over you, as if the door were examining you.
The Doctor is not taking visitors. Please step inside. The Doctor may see you. Perhaps.
You are in the books. You are invited. Do not keep the Doctor waiting.
Anyhow, I said earlier that I'm gonna show you the other way via the prison underneath, so tag along with me. Okay, you need to cast this scroll on this marked barrel, which teleports anything it contains into a receiving barrel beneath the house's prison. By the way, if I recall correctly, I got these scrolls back in Act 2. One in the Driftwood Fishworks, which was the setting of episode 20, and the other was in episode 41, when I whacked Basitan the Wishmaster, who was part of the Advocate's entourage. Anyway, just drop in one of your teleporter pyramids in the barrel and cast the scroll. Then simply pyramid in your squad.
What's this place? Who would keep a prison like this?
Artifacts protected by magic shields.
As you can see, this prison is peppered with a lot of loot, and I'm sure you're eyeing on those 5 uniques. But before I go into the details on how to get the stuff inside those magically protected display cases, pick up this key first. You need not play with fire, air and water to open all these cases. Blood is all you need. But as per the couple that contains the unique sets, there's a catch. You can get only 1 random set, because the other case won't open anymore.
The other is stuck fast. The rakish armor of Lord Ruiny, he whose footsteps never touch ground.
But of course, there's a way to cheese this. After grabbing 1 set, simply save, then load, and watch a miracle unfold.
The marvelous armor of Lord King, polymorph extraordinaire.
By the way, I mentioned earlier that if we have Losi, Jahan should be imprisoned here. But that ain't the case, so let's just proceed to the doctor. I isolated the rest of my squad to illustrate 2 things. If you are not strong enough, you can choose to separately fight the nurses, while the doctor and one of your tunes are locked in dialogue. But I'm not gonna do that. My real purpose is to simply gain the best tactical position by pyramiding them in. Because I'm gonna deal with all 11 enemies, the doctor and his 4 summoned demons included, in 1 grand fight. So this is perhaps one of the best fights in the game, in terms of both quantity and quality of enemies, because they are all level 20. And to remind you again, this is tactician mode. And in this mode, these are the doctor's stats. When he transforms into the Archdemon, Adramahlihk. 17k HP, almost 27k physical armor, and nearly 32k magic armor. Believe what you are seeing right now, cause this big bad demon won't even last a single round against my squad. Anyway, as I've said earlier, don't forget to hear him out on his deal.
I'm glad you could come. Tell me, what ails you? You should know that I have forgiven you your little indiscretion with the irritating J-Man. But you owe me. At least, hear me out. We should work together. We share common cause. Next time, please use the front door. Sneaking is rude. The doctor looks at you in shock. The word seems to hurt him. He hisses in anger. Do not say that name. He quickly recovers his composure. Now, you don't know yet what I'm about to propose. Take a moment. At least hear me out. The proposal is simple, Godwoken. Find your way into the crypt. Find Lucian's tomb. Summon me. Together, we shall kill the divine. Divinity will be ours. That's exactly right. Perish the thought that anyone should be all generosity, all greed. The coin must be balanced, or it will forever land on the same side. All chance erased, all potential for change gone. That isn't what I want for the realm. I'm certain it isn't what you want either. If we enter into an agreement, we can create something better, something worth preserving. He motions the nurse to approach you. She silently asks for your hand. The doctor nods. A blood pact requires blood. You know that. Oh, dear. Tut, tut. You want me to hurt you. You want me to take your soul for my own. Together we could have been divine. But instead... Bye-bye. Never pick a fight with your doctor.
and Super Saiyan Sibyl with a wicked finish. And that was simply
Godlike!
there. He drops a guaranteed random divine item. Also loot this key from Nurse C, which opens the underwhelming chest at the north. By the way, it's obvious, but in case you haven't noticed, the nurses are named after the sol-fa syllables used in music. But there is no nurse Sol. And maybe Adramahlihk was the demonic deity of music, because he's the one possessing Losei. and she was an excellent musician, so it doesn't make sense that he's a doctor in human form. On a side note, I know her name is pronounced as Losa, but I ended with an E sound because it's more endearing that way, which is what she really is without the Archdemon inside her. Anyhow, the rewards of this quest ain't over yet. You just have 2 waypoints out of here.
You've ended my suffering. I am a projection of the spirit of Elenessa. The demon is dead. I am no longer his slave. You have my gratitude, and in recognition of all that you've done, I shall give you the spirit of an elven morning star, made of pure source. It will pierce your enemy's armor. I know you shall use it in the service of good. Fare you well, Demon Slayer. Fare you well.
And the Morning Star is quite disappointing. But at least, you'd get 2 more divines. One random, and the other is by choice. By the way, this quest started back in Act 2, in the same episode 41 that I mentioned earlier. And that Elven Ghost Elenessa was the corrupted ancestor tree in the heart of Blood Moon Island. Anyway, that was just a quick run, but of course, leave no stone unturned. And that is all there is for now. Thanks for watching. Also, check out other videos from Sabbath Clan Philippines and subscribe. See you on my next vid. Peace out.